everybody, I'm here with Loki tonight and we are teaching him how to read a book. So we're going to show you his first few words and see if he figures it out. You ready? Come on over here, Loki. Alright, here's your first word. What does this say? Good job, it does say sit. Very good. Can you come around so they can see you? Wait, what does this word say? It does say val. Very good, very good. Alright, this one's a little tougher. Stand up. Alright, what does that word say? It does. It says high five. Good job. You get a cookie for that one. Very good. Alright, that's our first 3 words. So if you want to learn how to do this trick, stay tuned for our video. Good job. High five again. Hi everyone. I'm here with Loki and we are going to show you how to do that read your book trick. So it's actually very, very simple and it really helps you focus on your visual signals to your dog. And you can add many, many pages to your book. We just showed you 3. And that's usually what I start with, is I'll start with 3, maybe 4 very, very easy things that my dog really excels at with his tricks. So I even start some of my books with wag your tail because I can just smile at Loki and he'll wag his tail. So it makes it for a super, super easy command. But I'm going to show you a couple different ones that we have in his book just so you know how to get started. And then it'll be your job to go out there and make your dog's own personal book. So as they get good with a few pages, then you can add lots and lots of pages to your book down the road as your dog gets stronger. So with Loki, you noticed in the video, his first one was sit. So a lot of, oh, good job. A lot of dogs know sit very well. So when I'm doing it with the book, the very first time that I show him, I usually just have a cookie in my hand. I always have it right next to the page that I'm showing him, and then I'm going to give him the visual signal. So I'll say sit. So I'm using the book upwards like this. So I'm actually giving him, good job, that visual signal. And as he gets better reading this, I'm just going to back that off. You'll notice in the video, I only verbal cue that I give is what does this say? So I'll show him the book and I'll say, what does this say? And that's his signal. He's just learned that that movement has is the new cue. Now you can make it much, much more advanced as this. So I can start with really big visual movements and just not use my vocal command anymore. And then I can make this more subtle, and then I can even move it to things like head movements or feet movements if we were sitting on the ground for different kinds of tricks. So if I wanted to make this, a lot of times with Loki, with a sit, I'll just look up. So when I do that, I'll go, what does this say? And I do it kind of dramatically, and then down the road when I'm reading the book, I'll just look up a little bit. Yes, good job. And that's our signal for sit. So you've got to remember, a little bit of subtle movement is not a big deal because nobody's watching you when you do this trick. Everybody is watching this really, really smart dog. So whenever they ask you, can that dog really read? And they will. I get asked this all the time. You always say, of course they can. Yes, they can read. So as you get farther along, like we have a couple different ones, like the next one in his book was bow. This one I teach, his hand signal is this. So of course when I'm teaching the bow, I would do this together. I would even have the treat in my hand. So you notice in the video, I had already moved the treats out, but I would do bow and I would say it that way. And then as he gets better, I will just start blocking out that verbal signal. I usually block that out within the very first practice session, and then I'll just go, what does this say? Right next to the book. Yes, good job. I'm going to break off a cookie because I'm almost out of cookies. And then I would just lower this a little bit less each time and just give that visual signal. Yes, good job. Very nice. So it's just more and more subtle each time, so there's just little movements. The other one he had in his book was a high five. This is an easy one because you can use a visual target. So his high five, a lot of times I'll put a big paw print on the page, and and all I have to do is show it to him. So in place of my hand, I might do high five like this in the beginning with the book, and then I just simply back my hand out and I'll say, what does this say? And when I point to the book, yes, he will get good job. He'll give that hit. So there's lots of variations, there's lots of creativity you can use in your reading book. This is a great, really fun trick to show off, especially as you add lots of things. And there's all kinds of great, I like to use a lot of props, and in a future video maybe we'll show you how we use different kinds of props like play the piano or hit a light, because those are easy things that you can add to your book that the dog just sees the visual and will immediately go to it, and it makes your backing off on your signals very, very easy. So I hope you have a lot of fun teaching your dog how to read this week. I would love to see videos on this if you have practiced with your dog. So you can check us out at www.rockindogs.com. Please subscribe to us on YouTube, Rockin' Dogs, and we will see you guys on the next trick. So have fun. Good job, Loki. You did great.